Fear is the enemy. Whatever it is that you're going for, man, go hard. Hold on, never give up. You gotta have that mentality, man. I put in the work, I spent a lot of time on the waiting list. Never complained, I ain't never said shit. Shoot my shot, no fear if I miss. Imagine you chasing a dream that you love, only to find out it wasn't enough. You fall on your face, but you get right back up. And you fall back again, but you get right back up, yeah. That's the way that it's always been. Don't nobody care about the grind but you. Nobody putting in the time but you. Make up your mind who you wanna be. I know who I am, know what I want. Live by 2 words, mama mentality. And that's word to my mom, word to my pops, word to my little bro. They said make your mistakes, but don't make excuses on why you can't live and learn. On a couple occasions I damn near went broke, chasing this music thing. And I ran out of hope, I threw in the towel, said fuck the hole in the street. I kept on writing and touring. I picked up a job cause I knew it was important. The money I made, I would stash it away just to fund my recordings. And I didn't wanna stop cause I didn't know how. I would lay in my room by myself late at night and I finally figured it out. I just wanna be the best version of me, make all the music that I wanna make. I don't care what nobody gon' say. You miss all of the shots you don't take. And the answer is no, if you don't ask. If it gets hard, this too shall pass. God is my witness and he got the plan. He got the plan. I put in the work, I spent a lot of time on the waiting list. Never complained, I ain't never said shit. Shoot my shot, no fear if I miss. Imagine you chasing a dream that you love, only to find out it wasn't enough. You fall on your face, but you get right back up. And you fall back again, but you get right back up, yeah. That's the way that it's always been. Don't nobody care about the grind but you. Nobody putting in the time but you. Make up your mind who you wanna be. I know who I am, know what I want. Live by 2 words, mama mentality. Yeah. Remember, man, you only in competition with yourself. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. Pleasure and pain. R.I.P. the greatest. 0824.
Circle Talk, and I'm really excited for this one. Known this young man for a little while. I mean, since he was a young whippersnapper. Me and his dad go way, way, way back. He was one of the first people to cut my hair. And I was little.
That's crazy.
Little, bro. No joke. And, I've seen you when you were little, and you've grown up to be such an amazing asset to this community, not just by the way you carry yourself, but when you're on stage, you put it down. I love your music, and, it's always inviting to watch and see you do what you do. So today we are here with Mr. C. Stutter himself. Make some noise for the young teen of the month. September in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, you ready?
Oh, yes, sir.
I love this. So really quick, before we get into the conversation, we want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't. So first and foremost, we want to give a huge shout out to I Am Heyday Creative Space. We're going to start there today because he is doing his best to make sure that we look good, sound good, and feel good when we are on screen. So if you guys need anybody to get your audio, your video, your everything else done, hit up I Am Heyday Creative Space. Next, we're going to go over to iShotter.com in the building, sitting in the background, doing what he does best, making sure I look good and feel good. So I'm thankful to have him on my team. And if you guys are looking for somebody to get your pictures done and get your pictures done right, hit up Marvin Patterson, iShotter.com. It is the fall time, and all those leaves are falling off the trees, so you can get those beautiful pics done with a great price. All you got to do is let him know I sent you, and he will make sure you are hooked up. Next, we're going to go to the D-Mac Foundation. Shout out to Steve and Brooke for all their amazing work in our community. They just don't stop. You know, they're always working. Last week, Steve celebrated 45th birthday, right? Yes, 45 years on this earth.
Nice.
Shout out to him, man. Big boss. But before we go into anything else that's going on, I want to give a huge shout out to them because you know they have done so much since you know, and turned this tragedy to a triumph with the loss of their son, and now they have created an amazing foundation that is doing so much in our community. Right now, they're doing such amazing work with the Project 22. You want to come in and talk a little bit about it? We're going to bring him on right now since, you know, he is in the background watching. We're going to go ahead and have him come on and just share a little bit and talk with our young team.
Where am I going?
Let's slide over here.
I'm going to come over by you.
We're going to let Steve come in and talk with you guys for a minute. So,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
so let's hear a little bit about, tell the people a little bit about what you guys been up to.
Can I move this up? So we're doing a lot of things here. We're, you know, we've been over at Gonzaga getting our rideshare program off and going amazing. The kids over at Gonzaga, I think, have in 3 weeks of school produced over 75 rides to get home safe at the late night hours. We're steadily working on Project 22, trying to get our fentanyl overdose and awareness out and just start talking. Like, let's have a conversation. Why are our youth involved? How can we keep them safe? And how can we make them aware? And let's talk about it, and let's bring the knowledge to the forefront, dispel some myths, and get some truths out here.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. That's a
So,
beautiful thing. Well, we got a little something for you, young man.
Always.
You've been doing such amazing work in our community. We always want to make sure that we give back. So, D-Mac Foundation has brought you a little something.
we've got a little swag in here for you. You know, I got you the same sweatshirt I'm wearing here, right? Get involved, save a life today. I also put in here our naloxone, right? So you don't have to be an addict. You don't have to know addicts. You just got to help somebody that needs some help.
Absolutely.
Or to give it away. I was at the Seahawks game on Sunday and saw some people on the side of the street using.
Yeah.
I went to the car. I said, "Hey, man, no judgment. Here you go."
Absolutely.
Right? No judgment.
Facts.
We also got you some gift cards, Starbucks. You know, use it for whatever you want to. But most importantly, if you find yourself in an unsafe situation, or you just need to get home between the hours of 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., D-Mac's got your back. Just download our code into your Lyft app, and you get home free, safe on us. So you don't have to worry about how am I going to get home. Maybe you don't want to call dad, right? Right? Well, you don't have to, but we'll make sure that you get home safe. You know? Just keep doing what you're doing. We like young men and women that are making right choices. I would say just do the next right thing, and you'll be surprised where you're at in 5 years.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, make some noise.
Thank you.
Make some noise. Good job.
thank you.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Well, next thing we want to do is obviously, you know, when we do these teams of the months, we really want to highlight them and give them all the love and support that they need. Obviously, we know you're big in the music thing. And obviously, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to have Heyday come up here and say a little something.
Oh, super.
Because we have something special for you as well from Heyday.
Okay, so for your accolades, us here at I Am Hated Creative Space, we want to gift you an hour session in our studio. We have a studio right there. We got Xavier Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? He's worked with platinum artists. He's like one of the best engineers out here. And then an album cover, so a graphic. Yeah. So you come get your picture taken for the cover, come up with a theme, put the cover together. We just want to give praise to people who's doing good things. And we're part of the Circle Talk team, so we just want to help you out, and it's all you. Yeah.
Hey, make some noise. Hey, let's go.
I appreciate that very much.
Wow. Oh, while we're still on it, why don't we go ahead and bring up the guy I shot you in the building? Hey, we're just giving all kinds of love
How's
today.
everybody
Let's
doing
go.
out there? So check it out.
just a little gift card. Just straight cash. You can do whatever you want for it, But we want to make sure that guys like you get recognized.
Absolutely.
Right. Keep doing it right. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, let's go. Okay. Last but not least, obviously, Circle Talk really appreciates our youth, and because I got little ones as well, and I know they need to be praised, because I remember when I was at that age and I wanted someone to highlight me and love me for the little bit that I was doing with my life, and I just didn't have that. So I always wanted to do that with this whole idea of this podcast this year. So I got a couple things as well. First and foremost, obviously we got your certificate of recognition.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's you. For those that don't see it, there it is. That's my guy.
See it. Y'all see it right here? Yes, sir. That's my name right there. You said I say Christian C. Stutter Burnett. Yes, sir.
That's for you, brother.
Thank you.
And I also got, you are the first one to have the actual red circle swag hoodie.
All right.
And, you can take it out if you want, but I think people might get jealous if you do. So,
thank you, man. It go on my shoes. It go on my shoes.
There you go.
Yeah.
So man, we just appreciate you for always being a stand-up young man, and always shining when we see you. So, you ready for this? You ready to get into the interview part?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Cool,
yes, sir. I was born ready.
All right, cool. So first off, this question wasn't on the list because we always try to make sure that we get them a little updated beforehand. But tell me, what's the difference between Christian and C. Stutter?
Difference between Christian and C. Stutter? I don't know, man. It's just, I think Christian's already fly,
Yeah.
But C. Stutter's a little bit flyer.
Okay. That's a good answer.
Like, that's the best way I could put it.
Yeah.
I mean, best person I could tell you is probably my dad.
Yeah.
But he might embarrass me a little bit though.
Yeah.
So we might not want to hear from him,
Yeah. Shout out to Pops, just got here.
Yes, sir. Yes,
he
sir.
was working and he came.
Shout out to
in
my
late,
Pops,
but
man.
We're here for the party.
Yes, sir.
So talk a little bit about how important music has been in your journey in your short life. Because I know that growing up, obviously you've been through some things as far as your speech goes or whatnot, and music has been something that has really elevated you in a whole nother platform of life. So talk a little bit about how it has changed you.
Music has been in my life like forever. I've been like, there's videos of me from when I was like 3 years old, of freestyling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, music has been a way to express myself, or when I couldn't like do it through just normal speaking.
Right.
So I feel music is definitely one of the most important, like one of the most important things in my life, and has made it's just been like, music is my best friend.
That's awesome.
Like, that's how I say
I'm the
music is
same
my
way.
best
I feel
friend.
the same way about music, you know what I'm saying? Because it takes me to a place where nobody else can necessarily get to. And you also obviously get the opportunity to bring people along with you to a place that they may not have ever experienced. So that's amazing about music. Talk a little bit about school. How much do you enjoy school?
School, me and school got a love-hate thing going on. Me and school got a love-hate thing going on,
Yeah.
I love the community part of it.
Yeah.
And I love like, there's certain classes I love, and there's certain classes I could care less about.
Yeah, of course.
Like math, I'm not a big fan of math, like I can't. But things like classes are where we like write. I love those classes so much. I love to write.
Nice.
So, but my favorite thing about school is mainly friends, and just like great teachers. Like that make me feel believing, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the friends and the support that you get when you do get on stage and when you have shows going on. Because I still remember, probably maybe 3-4 years ago, I went to a Battle of the Barbers show, and it was before me and Pop started working together. But I went to one of your shows and you were performing. And you had all these people out here just cheering in the audience, and I was just like, okay, he got his own little fan base already. Talk about the support from your peers.
I mean, my friends are like, to be honest, I hate saying like fans, because like fans feels like a word to kind of put people down, like
Below you.
yeah. I feel like you're better off to call them like
Supporters.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly that, or something that's more personal.
Yeah.
Like really, I just like really appreciated the support, like, and everything, and like, and all the love I'm shown.
Absolutely.
Because without it, I couldn't do it. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So let's talk about one of the first songs that you ever wrote. Do you remember the first song you ever wrote and the name of it? How's it go? If you can spit a little bit, can you spit a little bit for us?
The first full song I wrote, it was called man, I'm just it was like yeah, that little girl only minds. Take it to dinner, we dine. Diamonds on my neck, no rhymes. Yeah, my little girl, she a dime. How does it go? I can't even remember, man. I listened to it yesterday, like first time in probably 2 years.
Oh, really?
And it was that song I wrote one day. No, I lied. That's not the first song I wrote. I remember the first full song I wrote now. So I was at the barbershop back in, let me say, like December 2020. I'm gonna say like late December 2020, after Christmas. It was probably like December 29th or something like that.
Okay.
And there was a little like back room.
Yeah.
So at some point during the day, because we were on break, right? When my dad came in the room and he was like, yo, son, yo, son, your homework today is to write a song.
Okay.
And then I wrote a song that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you spit it to Dad. What Dad said?
I don't remember. I think he was kind of rocking with it, like just because it was me though.
Right.
Like, because if it wasn't me, he probably wouldn't have liked the song. To be honest,
Is that
but it's
true,
me.
Dad?
So, hey man, is it true?
Is it true, Dad?
What?
You're not even
Like
listening.
Fast cash?
Yeah,
Smash?
yeah, man, fast cash. Fast cash. I was talking about some stuff I didn't even know about at the time. I was just yapping, bro. Like, basically, I was taking stuff I heard in songs, and I was like, "Yep, that sounds cool." So it's gonna sound cool coming from me.
Yeah.
That sounded cool.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so since we got Dad here, let's talk a little bit about family. How important has, obviously Dad been in your upbringing, in your journey, in your short life? How important is he been?
My dad's my rock. Like through everything, I just want to make him, my grandma, and my grandpa proud. Because them three mean the entire world to me.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad my dad, my dad, my dad has been raising me by himself, like completely for the last like 5 years now. Because my mom, she took a hike. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And my dad made sure made made sure I was good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
like, yeah, man, he's my rock. That's the main thing I can say. He's my rock.
Nice, nice. Well, you know what? Your dad's pretty awesome to me too. You know, he's definitely part of my life and been in my life for a very long time. He's one of the coolest cats. If you guys have not met Herb the barber yet, y'all need to go and see him. Where's he at?
He's back there.
Hey Herb, I'm gonna have you come up here for a
chatting
second
it
and
up
say
right
something
now.
about your son, man.
Time to talk,
Come up
man.
here and just say a little something about your son. Come on. Come on, fam.
Just real quick.
Tell me a little bit about your son.
Talk right in here.
What you need to know about my son, man? What you need to know about my son? What you need to know about my guy?
Yeah, just talk a little bit about how
Yeah.
important he is to you in your life.
Oh man, he's very, very important to me in my life. I mean, shoot.
So alive, y'all. This is how we doing this. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I mean, he's the reason I go hard the way I do.
Yeah.
I'm saying I do all this stuff for him and just to make sure that he's able to do everything he wants to do and enjoys, doing. I don't even know how to like break it down and express like what he does for my life and
Yeah.
and how much like people think I be bragging and just talking when I speak on my son, but like yeah, that's how when I speak on him, it's from the heart. Like it ain't trying to put no one else's like parenting down or how they do things. I just think I have an amazing son, and like I don't know, like I don't know. It's just like man, his heart, who he is like it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like every day, I'm like man, like how did I get blessed with a kid like him?
Absolutely.
Like how did I get blessed with a little dude that calls me up every day, tells me I love you, dad. Probably like I'm gonna be cool and modest like 10 times every day. It's probably more, but I get an I love you, dad, from the moment that he wakes up and sees me to the moment he falls asleep. Calls me throughout the day. He gets out of school, and this kid every day gets out of school. First thing he does is he calls and he says, "Dad, you need anything?" After school.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Not, Dad, give me some money, or Dad, I'm in trouble. Is Dad, what do you need?
But the amazing thing about that is that's a learned behavior. You learned that from you. You know what I'm saying? You did that for him, and you've been doing it from the get. He just wants to return the favor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
awesome.
No, I appreciate it, and I love it, man. Like I can't even like I mean, yeah, it's just hard because right now I know like I said, a lot of people say, oh man, you bragging, man, ain't no way he's that good, ain't no way he's that great, and you just talking because he's your son, but not. He's that great. Like
Absolutely.
he's that good,
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what? I appreciate you for coming up, Herb, because I know
Thank you.
Herb don't like being in front of the camera. I know it about Herb. He don't like being in front of the camera at all. But I do appreciate you for coming
Thank
up.
you.
and
No, I
talking about
appreciate
what
you.
did, because you got an amazing son, and he gets it from you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't fall too far from the tree. You done well. You know what I mean? Like, as long as we've known each other, like I've seen you go hard, but nothing is as hard as you go for your son.
Yeah.
Real talk. You go hard for him all day, every day, and that's a beautiful thing, man.
You got to, man.
Real talk. Real
You
talk.
got to. Ain't no other way.
Absolutely.
Ain't no other way, man.
So, hey, if you don't want to stay up here, you don't have to.
Chill now.
I got.
You got me up here. Look.
He said, "I'm here now. We
I'm just
good."
gonna sit back. I gotta see.
So, I mean, since I got both you guys here, obviously, you guys both deal with the speech, impediment.
Yes, sir.
Stutter.
What is something that you would like to tell people out there that are kind of going through it right now to help them when they're going through it?
Stuttering, just don't give up, basically. Like, because I've got times like honestly, right now, where it feels like I low key can barely even talk.
Mm.
But I think regardless of my struggle, like speaking, usually I get my point across, and that's all. Like that's what mostly matters, is that people hear you.
Yeah.
Like, plus, I think because I stutter, people pay a little bit more attention because it's a little shocking or whatever, to see somebody's face like switch and turn and all these things while they talk,
Right. Absolutely. Did you want to touch on that as well, or are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You want to say something there?
I mean, as far as like, I mean, touch on stuttering itself.
Yeah, just how they get through it when, obviously when they're in front of people and they got to deal with the nerves.
Yeah, there's so many different forms of it. There's the blocks, there's the face contortion, there's the body movement, the hand movements, there's the stuttering. Like me, I mean, I'm a little more fluent than I used to be when I was younger.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I was more like my son. I blocked more. I did all that stuff. But I think like for me, what helped me was barbering and having to talk all day to clients.
Yeah.
All day, every day. So it's kind of like that and speech therapy. But I tell him, I try to tell him the same thing. Just always stay talking. Just talk all the time.
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid to talk to people, stuff like that.
Nice.
I know for him it gets a little harder. Yeah.
Well,
to do it.
You're doing great, regardless of what you may be going through inside. You're doing an amazing job, and you got to get used to this, bro. You do music, man.
Yeah.
People are gonna be wanting to interview with you all the time. When that person comes, it's like, yo, can I see some of your product? I want to talk to you a little bit about, maybe signing you to a record deal or whatnot. They're gonna want to know.
Yeah.
Why should we sign you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk.
What are you gonna say?
I gotta think about it, I mean, that's definitely that's something I should know right away.
Right.
So I'd have to think about it,
bro.
I have to think about it a lot. Cause labels, I'm not fully sure whether I would want to sign.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I think about it and sometimes I don't. So, so I'm not exactly sure.
So what do you want to do after you're done with school?
When I'm done with high school, I plan on moving to Los Angeles. My main goal right now would be the Los Angeles Film School for a music production degree.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Thank you.
Hey, let's go. Well, shoot, I got a couple more questions, 2 more questions for you. And one of them is a question that I ask all my teams. What is one thing that you want people to remember about you?
About me?
Yeah.
One thing I want people to remember about me.
Don't rush. Take your time. You're good.
Remember about me? I mean, my music, or really just who I am, as a person. That's the main thing. To remember the way I was, the way I laughed and joked and smiled. Laughed and joked and smiled and treated folks. That's the main things I want.
Good kid.
Thank you.
You're cool with everybody.
Thank you. I appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, hey, you know what? Do you have anything you want to ask me? You know, 'cause,
Ask you.
yeah, everybody has to ask me a question, or you don't.
No, I'm
taking it.
asking you a
don't wanna
question.
ask me.
I'm gonna ask you a
take it.
question. What is your favorite part of parenting? So I want to hear from you.
Ooh,
Favorite part of
that's a
parenting.
good question.
Mhm.
Most favorite part? Man, I think one of the most favorite things is just seeing them grow, like, and not necessarily being because of me, but learning on their own.
Mhm.
You know, just because we can only teach them so much, we can only say so much, we can only do so much. But like for example, like the idea that you call your dad 10 times or more a day, he didn't tell you to do that.
Yeah.
That was something that you wanted to do. Like when I see my daughters or my son come up to me and just give me a hug or say, "Dad, I love you," like that's amazing. Like that's something that they learned, that they decided at some point in their journey that, you know what, I love my dad. I think I should go tell him.
Yeah.
So stuff like that really is one of the things that I really love about parenting is, because I do it all the time. I tell my kids I love them all the time, but they don't have to tell me back. But the days when they just come up and me and tell me first, that's such an amazing feeling. So I would say that's probably one of the things that I truly love.
Great answer. Great answer. I love that answer.
Did I pass? Did I pass?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Well, hey, you know what? I do appreciate this, man. Both of you guys.
Thank
for
you. I
coming
appreciate
through
it too.
and spending some time with me. Keep doing what you're doing. Where can people go to find your music?
I am on all platforms at C Stutter. C dash dollar sign TUTTA.
Hey, there it is. There it is, man. Make sure you guys go and tap in and check out his music. He's got some amazing licks. Like I love the music. We was
Thank you.
actually listening to it on the way here too. He's
Thank you.
it. So keep doing great. Stay focused. Obviously, you've got a great father.
Yes, sir.
To give you all the tools, grandparents,
Mm.
and friends and family. That obviously we're gonna be here if you need anything. So you can always rely on us. It's your team now. We got your back.
Yes, thank you.
Cool. So next week, guys, next Saturday, we're gonna be with a young lady. I gotta do a quick update real quick. Sorry about that. Because I went brain dead for a second. Tanisha Bennett. She is a writer and a poet. She's going to be with us on Saturday. So make sure you guys tap in Saturday at 1 p.m. We'll be with her. And then next Monday, we're going to be with a wax producer.
Nice.
Man, it's about to be going down this weekend. So make sure you guys tap in, tune in. We'll see you guys on Saturday for more Circle Talk. Teen of the month right here. Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise. In the building. All right, and we out of here,
Thank
y'all.
you
Y'all
again.
have a blessed rest of your days, nights, evenings, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Peace. We gotta wait for somebody to say in stream.
In stream.
We did it.
Sir, thank you.
Good